Welcome gentlemen to this men's colognes channel. Today we've got a very exciting tier making list of the 25 most popular men's colognes that are being sold all throughout America. I took them from Ulta's website. I filtered them through the most popular colognes that are being sold, and I'm going to put them in tiers from fail, absolutely like don't buy these, they are outdated, no, to S-Class. I am a cologne obsessed person. I love men's colognes. That's why I decided to make this channel, because I was always going and smelling tons of colognes and just giving them to my husband like, oh, smell this, this is amazing. And yeah, I'm on the hunt for the best colognes out there to recommend to you. And I own over 600 of them, so yeah, I'm a bit crazy. First one, I've got a lovely Armani Code Parfum in here. Let's start with this one because it's one of my favorite Armani codes that have come out. I love the bottle, the magnetic cap. It's an upgrade from previous bottles, and I think personally this cologne is great price, amazing quality, sexy, but also every sort of day appropriate because of this like mintiness at the top. So for me, it is definitely of a compliment worthy cologne. It's not quite S-Class. I'm reserving S-Class for those like wow, mind-blowing, like oh my gosh, you know, colognes, but it's very compliment worthy. And yeah, there's something about it. It's so sexy. Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette. I really like Bleu de Chanel. If you know anything about my channel, you know that for me, this is a must-have men's cologne. It just works. It's perfect for every day. You're guaranteed to love it. People around you are guaranteed to love it. Like, you can't hate it. But the Eau de Toilette, it is not as good as the other ones in the line, in my opinion. So I would say, is it compliment worthy? I probably myself wouldn't compliment it. I would notice it. I wouldn't compliment it. It's a nice scent, I would say. It's a very nice scent. It's above average, but not compliment. Not quite that, you know, level. It's nearly there. Let's go to Jimmy Choo Man Aqua. I adore this scent. I've got it in my collection. I keep saying to you, it's so juicy, so sexy, it's shower fresh, but longevity is not there. So only get it at a great price, because you really have to reapply it, spray a lot of it. But man, when I first smelled this cologne, I was like, it's for the price of Jimmy Choo's, it's so good. So if I smelt it in like the intensity that you get at the beginning of this cologne, I would say definitely a very nice scent, but actually a bit higher than Bleu de Chanel, guys, because I just know my reaction. It was a wow reaction. And with Bleu de Chanel, it's like, yeah, I've smelled it, it's nice. I would probably give other versions of Bleu de Chanel a bit higher mark. So let's go to Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum, which we've got here. And that one, to me, oh, I think I'll just go for compliment worthy, because it's really beautiful, really intense, and it's just one of those colognes that, although I know so many colognes, I mean, girls will love it on you. Everybody will love it on you, and there's something about it. Let's now go to MONTBLANC, the red bottle. Actually, this is a really nice release. This one, it's on a cheaper price point, so if you're looking for a more affordable cologne that you can always find on discounters, for example, I'll link my favorites down below. It's a great one. It's a solid, nice, manly, everyday scent, and I would say it's a nice scent. Although I can smell a bit how artificial it is, so most people won't even notice. So I would say, like, go for it. Really nice overall everyday scent. Next up, let's go to the new Givenchy fragrance, and it's this one here. I think it's called Society something. Please don't quote me on that, because I know the scents. I'm a visual person. I know the bottles, but with the names, I'm terrible. Like, I mess up the names and the order of names all the time. This one is the new one. Let me tell you, this one is a killer. This one you need to try. if you love the whole line and if you're really impressed with like this iris, this one might be topping the other ones in the line. It's so good. To me, this is S-class. This is something I would like run after a guy being like, what are you wearing? For you guys, I would do this. I would run after a guy and be like, please tell me what you're wearing. This scent is impressive. It's different on a designer spectrum, but only go for it if you really like more dense, more intense scents. Probably won't work if you live in a hot climate. Next one, Ysl Y Eau de Toilette. Such a fun one. I love the whole line, but this one is fresh, it's fun, it's a bit different. It's definitely sexy. I would definitely notice this scent and be like, oh, he smells nice. So I'd say nice scent. So far, we don't have any fails. We have to search for some fails. I see a couple potential ones. Let's go maybe to ones that are maybe not as great. Clinique Happy. Okay, this scent is one of those that I think was great back in the day, but although it's citrusy and fresh and it's supposed to evoke this happiness, it's quite a cheap one as well. I think it, let me know in the comments if you agree, but I think it does smell a bit dated, a bit vintagey, a bit cheaper. Oh, don't hate me for this. So this one is a fail. Don't buy it anymore. I mean, if you absolutely love it, okay, but if you're looking for new colognes, there's better ones, I promise you. Please don't go for this one. Next, let's go to MONTBLANC Explorer here. This cologne, I guarantee you, you'll buy it and then you'll buy it again because you love it so much. It's one of the most complimented my husband's colognes. He gets compliments for this one all the time. It's a freshie, it's kind of a Ventus, sort of a DNA, but done in a natural, just really stunning, manly boss, like boss guy way. It's super masculine, and I would say this one is S-class. This one, when I smell it on my husband, I'm like, whew. You know, it's sort of like a drooling cologne, like you just, yeah, you buy a couple of bottles. Next up is, let's go for DOLCE&GABBANA Light Blue. And we've got also DOLCE&GABBANA Light Blue Intense. And I'm not surprised if these are on the top of the list because, come on, they are so popular and so fresh and long lasting. I definitely love the line. The original though, I would say it's just okay because the Eau Intense Light Blue, it's so much better. It's really long lasting for freshie. I will compliment it all day and night. And if you're looking for a new summer cologne, this one is a killer. It's fresh. It's like this Aquaman. It's got this earthiness in there. It's like so manly. I kind of want to smell it now. Next one is Chrome AZZARO. Really underrated in my opinion. Really cheap to get. You can get it at discounters all the time. And really nice. It's a nice scent, nice solid scent, like a no-brainer, you know, everybody will love it. It's a freshie, it's cheap, it's great. Yeah, there's not so many freshies that are that great. Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Parfum, Eau de Parfum Intense, I think that's the name, really long name. The best Lamel. It's S-class in my opinion. This one is so sexy, so comforting, like you want to hug the guy that is wearing this. It's mysterious, it's a bit minty, it's Play-Doh-y vanilla, it's a bit dusty. They made the original better, more moodier, more expensive smelling, perfect for going out, perfect for being smelled. Yeah, if you love the Mal, try this version, it's the best so far. Next, let's go to Coach. I believe this is Coach Eau de Toilette. This cologne, it's a solid one actually. I don't talk about it a lot on my channel, but this is a cologne that is just overall nice, great, manly, everyday cologne. I would just maybe put it in there. It's just okay because although it's nice, there's something not quite working there. Yeah, it could be better, I would say, but overall a nice, just manly scent that if you sprayed a lot of, because Coach has problems with like projection sometimes of the fragrances, but if you spray a lot of you'll smell nice, but it's not something like, wow, I want you to smell amazing and get compliments for your fragrance. So that's why I'm putting it there. Next, let's go to Allure Homme Sport Extrême from Chanel. It was in my first and sexiest list. I love it. It's so good. It's going straight to S-Class. Amazing. It's smooth. It's minty. It smells like French Riviera. It's chic. It's sophisticated. It's sporty, like a silver Porsche driving in the south of France. It smells amazing, divine in the air. It's so sexy. Next, it's Allure Homme. This is the Eau de Toilette. I can't fault the whole line, I have to say, but Allure Homme Sport Extrême is my favorite. But if you were wearing Allure Homme, I would still be very impressed, and I would for sure compliment you, because I'm that crazy person that literally, if somebody smells great and I'm like on the train or I'm walking behind somebody, I'm like, ooh, trying to guess what cologne it is, and it's magical. Like, we women, we love when a guy smells great, even if you're not, maybe you don't think you're like the most attractive guy out there. If you smell good, like straight away, you're just more attractive. So that is the magic of colognes, and yeah, you should wear one. Next, let's go to Dior Sauvage. We've got Eau de Toilette and Eau de Parfum. I love them both. I think they're both great, compliment worthy. I would say for most people, yes. I would say I would recognize it. I would probably compliment it. They're similar enough, to be honest. I would put them in the same sort of a bracket, because I do like Dior Sauvage. I mean, whoever doesn't, I don't know what's wrong with them. Maybe they're just too afraid to admit how great of a cologne that is. Yes, it's worn by everybody, but it's good. It's super manly. It's sexy. We've done battles here on the channel, fragrance battles, and Dior Sauvage nearly always wins. It's got the it factor. Next one of the most popular fragrances being sold is Ysl Y Parfum. Amazing. Love that one. Love it for Americans out there. I would say it's S-Class, but it doesn't want to go there. Ysl Y, especially in the more intense versions, flankers, they're so smooth. They are just deep, sexy, moody, manly smelling. For an overall like audience, for everybody out there, they will be your complimented scents. They're just amazing. Next, let's go to 1 Million Elixir. I like it. I really like it. I like the original as well, but I probably wouldn't compliment it, just because it takes a bit more to really get my attention, you know. But it's a very solid scent. If you like heavier, denser scents for vanilla and cinnamon, then this is the one for you. It's a solid scent and it's long lasting as well. Next, go for this one because you don't know what it is. I remembered what it is. It's Ombre Leather Eau de Parfum from Tom Ford. I just had a weird bottle on the website. This cologne, man, it's so sexy. So good. It's going straight to S-Class. To me, this is like your leather jacket, leather fragrance. It's aggressive, but like in a good way. I love a cologne like this. It's a solid one. It's not for those of you maybe starting out. It's a bit more of a refined taste. Not everybody will 100% love it, but if you love it, just wear it proudly and you'll for sure be noticed for your cologne. It's super impressive. Gentlemen, Givenchy Reserve Privee. This cologne is also just, to me personally, this one is mind-blowingly good, and it's a brother of this one. Oh, it's going in there. It's going in there because they're together, they're amazing. They are iris lipsticky, really dense, really beautiful colognes. Maybe not something for everybody, but to me, like, if you smell loads of colognes, you have to appreciate, even if you don't like the scent profile, you have to appreciate them, and they are just so good. I mean, I would melt if I smell somebody smelling like this. Oh, so good. L'Homme from Yves Saint Laurent. This one is a solid one, but longevity is really, projection is really poor. So I would say it's just okay for that reason. But if you spray a ton of it, then yeah, it would go up to being a nice scent. Okay, no, maybe it definitely deserves nice scent. Looking at the colognes, let's put it there. It's a nice, unique, classy, freshy, but with a bit more going on there, a bit more smoothness and that lavender, that signature YSL cologne lavender. Next, we've got HUGO Boss, the scent. This one again, longevity and like projection. I wish it had more because it's such a good one. It's so fun. It's gourmand without being too heavy. It's definitely smooth, mysterious, sexy. It's like a Parisian sort of a sexy cologne to me. Very European take. And I do realize HUGO Boss is like a German brand, but anyway, I would say it's a solid, nice scent, but it's really lacking in projection and longevity. So I would say yes, get it. If you're that person that resprays their cologne all the time, then yes, go for it. If you hate that, if you never reapply your cologne and you're like, oh, I've just no, then don't get it. And we've got Prada Luna Sport. I mean, it's good, but it's not great, is it? It's, yeah, my face tells it all. It's one of those that I would say the best word for it would be normal. It is normal. It's average Joe. It's nice, but not too nice. It's going in between. It's just okay and a fail, because I think there's better Prada flankers. So I'm almost tempted to just put it here because I'm like, oh, there's better out there. Just please don't do it. And as a bonus, I actually am going to put the S-Class in order of my favorite S-Class and my least favorite S-Class. Ombre leather can stay here. It can be last, but still has got my heart. I think I do prefer at the moment this new Society to the Privee version. I love this one. Okay, let's try to put it here. MONTBLANC Explorer. Let me just put my hat on of general, like what you, like if you were buying this, which one would be like guaranteed compliments, guaranteed everything. I love the scent. Then this one would be for sure one of the first ones I would recommend to you guys. Probably this one would be the second. Then Allure Homme Sport Extreme. Then Ysl Y Parfum. And these would be probably the last ones, just because, not for me personally, but I think from me hearing your feedback also, a lot of you said in one of my last videos that you regretted buying ombre leather because if you're not used to that scent, it was too strong for you or too leathery. So I would say this would be like, if you're planning to buy your colognes list, I would say go from this side and just discover fragrances then towards that side, because they're a bit more challenging towards the right side. Let me know what is your number one, the one that you would put on the number one spot in the S-Class tier cologne in the comments, so we can all discuss. Do you agree with my list or do you completely disagree? Let me know, because scent is personal, so we all love it. I'll link all of the colognes and the best deals for them down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I've done more tier videos, so I'll link them down below so you can get my reactions to niche colognes as well and some other popular selling colognes. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.